Let me welcome on board Inder Jaisinghani, the CMD, and Gandharv Tongia, the CFO and ED at Polycab, joining in to talk about their numbers. Gandharv, hi, morning. If I could start the discussion with you, strong numbers. PAT was at your highest level ever. Was the growth driven by volume or pricing? And what really is the outlook going forward?
Thank you for having us. This is one of the best quarter in the history of the company. We did close to 4,200 crore rupees of top line and a bottom line of close to 430 crore rupees. This is on the back of volume. The volume growth is in the vicinity of around 30% in the domestic business. Exports contributed almost 9 to 10% to our top line. And as you remember, we started working on an ambitious transformation program called Project Leap, and we are now reaping benefit of that particular project. It appears that second half is going to be better than the first half. Just to give you context, the first half top line is close to 8,000 crore, which is better than the top line of fiscal 19. And the bottom line of first 6 months is better than the annual bottom line of fiscal 21. So there's a tremendous amount of growth which company has registered, and under Project Leap, will continue to aspire to get to 20,000 crore rupees by fiscal 26 or sooner.
So margins have also shown a good expansion going forward on the back of commodity movement and operating leverage. How are you looking at your margin picture now?
So at the company level, our EBITDA margin are generally between 11 to 13%. In the recent quarters, it's slightly better than 13%. We believe the sustainable margin is somewhere around the similar vicinity of 11 to 13%. And if we are able to take benefit of operating leverage, it can touch 14%. As far as FMEG is concerned, we are making a lot of efforts. We believe we should be able to get to 10% of EBITDA margin by fiscal 26. We are working on premiumization. We have introduced new products within the key businesses, like, for example, fans and lighting. We have also relaunched our logo and done a brand refresh. This will help us in getting closer to B2C customers and bring more insights. We believe both B2B as well as B2C, in addition to exports, will continue to drive our growth at the company level, both for the top line as well as for the bottom line.
In your FMEG segment, which has better margins than wire and cable, can you share the outlook there as well, please?
That's right. So when we talk about B2C businesses, we have broadly two businesses. One is retail wire business, which has registered a fair amount of growth, which is also very profitable in comparison to traditional B2B business. As far as FMEG is concerned, we have businesses like fans, lighting, switches, and switchgear. Within that, switches and switchgear has registered a very good and impressive growth. Lighting at the industry level is facing a bit of a headwind. And on fans, because of the recent changes in the regulation, it is expected that in the coming quarters, the industry is going to perform better, and we should be able to take benefit of that particular momentum.
What about the outlook going forward? Are you likely to continue with better than industry performance?
That's an interesting one. So as part of Project Leap, we had decided that we'll have a target of 20,000 crore rupees or 200 billion by fiscal 26. In the first half, as you know, we have already done 8,000 crore rupees, and we believe that we would be able to comfortably achieve that guidance by fiscal 26. It's quite possible that we are able to achieve it sooner than fiscal 26. As far as EBITDA margins are concerned, in cable and wire, we'll continue to play in the similar vicinity and range in which we are today of 11 to 13%, or in few cases, probably 14%. On FMEG, as I mentioned a while back, we are trying our level best to improve both the top line and bottom line. And in the coming quarters, we believe that we would have good news coming from that side of the business.
Okay, Inder, Gandharv, both of you, thank you so much for taking the time out and joining us and talking about your earnings. The stock, of course, since listing has already moved up over 100%. Let's see how it reacts to its earnings and whether you see further momentum.